Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next episode of Series 3 of Supernatural. Last episode we watched was a very supernatural Christmas. I don't know why I'm talking like this today. Very supernatural Christmas, which I really enjoyed. I mean, as I said last time, I'm very biased. It's Christmas episodes. I love Christmas. So I was probably going to like it no matter how bad it was or how good it was. But it was interesting. It was quite a fun monster storyline, as well as delving more into some of the backstory of Sam and Dean and their childhood, ruined childhood, and how they were brought up, and just the sadness of having their Christmases alone in a motel because the dad was off hunting and Sam not being told what was going on. It was really sad actually, but we had a really cute moment at the end when Sam and Dean had a Christmas together because it's Dean's last Christmas. Sam didn't want to have it because it was his last one and it would make him sad knowing that he can't have any more, but Dean wanted it because it's his last one, and Sam did the right thing and gave him a little Christmas at the end, and it was really, really cute. This episode is called, how do I even pronounce this? Let's have a look. MALLEUS Maleficarum. MALLEUS Maleficarum. So it sounds like a spell of some sort. Maybe that means we're going to have witches. That would be cool. I've been waiting for witches since the very first episode of season 1. I want traditional witches. I want like women in a coven. Maybe not wearing spooky hats, but I don't know. But maybe it's like a spell. Sounds a bit like Maleficent, like a spell ritual thing. So could be witches, could be something completely different, but it's a spell or a ritual of some sort, is my guess. I know the show, but I don't know the spells and stuff they perform. So if it's one we've heard before, I don't know what it is. I presume it's something new for this episode, so let's have a look. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please let me know down below in the comments. But also, if you want to watch the full-length reaction and really help me out, there's a Patreon link down below where you can see the full-length reaction to this episode, as well as the next few episodes of Season 3 if you're watching on YouTube. I do full-length reactions to the 100 as well. And yeah, like I say, it really helped me out if you support me over there. Let's jump into Season 3, Episode 9, MALLEUS Maleficarum. Something like that.
That was just a terrible,
He's handsome.
terrible party.
But there was this one really beautiful woman there.
You
They're
should
gonna
have gone
die.
with her.
I did.
Madam Fiera.
I said
Yahushi.
witches. Who's that?
Morloan. Markochton. Dur Kianev. Kihel Tolik. Madam Fiera.
I'm excited to see witches though, but oh.
Markochton. Dur Kianev. Kihel Tolik. Indel Bolik.
I don't want to see that.
Oh, God. Madam Fiera.
Yeah.
Markochton. Dur
Oh, don't keep pulling teeth out, girl.
Kihel Tolik. Indel Bolik.
I would be freaking out, yeah. Poor girl. Well, we might find out she deserves it yet, but is she okay? She seemed nice. What an awful way to go. I mean, I don't like teeth stuff anyway, but pulling all your teeth out and not go, no. That's not how I want to go.
What are you saying, that somebody poisoned her?
I'm just saying we have to cover every base here.
I mean, what kind of poison? A person could have done this?
Would anyone want to?
What? No, there's no one that could have...
It's like a little spell thing. What's it called?
Everyone loved Janet.
Except.
I was under a sink, pulling this out. Hex bag.
Okay.
Gross. Yeah. There are bird bones, rabbit's teeth. This cloth
Ugh.
is probably cut from something Janet Dutton owned.
So we're thinking witch.
Yeah. And not
Yay!
New Age
I like
wicked warlock. This
witches.
is old world black magic, Dean. I mean,
Good.
warts and all.
Good. Good. Excited now.
Some craggy old Blair bitch in the woods.
No, it could be anyone. A
I
neighbor,
bet you know
coworker,
it.
man, woman. That's the problem, Dean. They're human. They're like everyone else.
Great, how are we gonna find them?
This wasn't random. Someone in Janet Dutton's life had an ugly axe to grind.
Oh yeah.
The motive.
We find the murderer.
Let's look at the teeth.
Hey, Amanda. Oh, Elizabeth, hi. Sorry, I've got like 1,000 things on my mind.
Could have been her.
Are you okay, sweetie? You didn't come to book club last night. Yeah, sorry, I was gonna call. I got busy, you know?
With killing people. No, thank you.
Euchranmuk, Madam Fietha.
So what have this couple done to her?
Dur Kianeth, Kihil Tolik, Indel Bolik, Markochton, Dur Kianeth. This dinner was cooked for you, Paul Arthur Dutton.
Because of mine.
Oh, I like that song. Prefer the Hocus Pocus version though. Gone, 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 so long. It was strong, so strong, so strong, so strong. Oh, oh, I was sick.
Check the car. Sam?
Oh,
Got it.
destroy it. Fire as always, good. Didn't like that, did you, witchy poo? What's going on? Whoa! Whoa! Oh. Make it look like a suicide. Oh dear. So is there like someone even more powerful than her?
Friggin' witches, seriously, man, come on!
Guess we know where she got the rabbit's teeth from.
I mean, this doesn't exactly look like the TV room of a bright and stable person, you know?
No. But then.
Oh.
There's this.
Another hex bag? Come on.
I really like this episode.
You didn't tell him about Amanda? Oh, I think that's book club business, don't you?
Yeah. Coven.
Thank you, Tammy. The police just took away her body, and what, we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen? We have to stop book club. This has all gone too far.
She's gonna die next.
Just take a deep breath. Calm down. We can't stop. But people are dying. Amanda killed herself, yes. And yes, she killed Janet. Awful. Awful.
Oh, I don't like her. She's that queen bitch, isn't she?
That's all over now. And think about what book club has gotten us. Your husband's promotion? That little trip to Hawaii that you won?
Okay, that makes sense now.
I'm sorry, what kind of practice is?
Well, see, her house was littered with satanic paraphernalia.
The regular Black Sabbath.
No, but she was an Episcopalian.
Well, then
She's
we're
not
pretty sure
believable, is
reading
she?
the Wrong Bible.
But I have a feeling she'll get bumped off.
Elizabeth! You alright? I'm fine. Renee, these are detectives. You can tell that Elizabeth is a little upset.
Ew, I don't like this girl.
Miss...
Mrs. Renee Van Allen.
Why are you saying it like
Would
that?
you like me to spell it for you?
Renee Van Bitch is what she is.
The business has been hard for Liz. For all of us.
They're working black magic too, Dean. They need to be stopped.
Which one killed her? My money's on the blonde
Stop,
one,
like,
but
stopped?
could have been both of them.
They're humans, eh?
The blonde one and the... Yeah, I know what you thought about that.
Burn.
They are human, but they are murderers, and Sam in particular is happy to... Hex bag in the car! Sam in particular is happy to kill people if he needs to. I forgot she was in this episode. Hi, Katie.
Go. Get in the car and don't look back.
Why? I don't understand.
Hey, hot stuff. We can take care of a few kitchen witches, thanks.
I'm not talking about witches, you jackass. Witches are whores.
Yep.
I'm talking about who they serve.
Oh, Lucifer.
Demons.
Oh.
They get their power from demons.
Yeah. And there's one here now.
Oh, what, you mean besides you?
Sam, it knows you're in town.
and it's gonna come after you, and it's way more than you can handle.
Oh, come on. What is this?
This is strange.
Please tell me you're not listening to this crap.
Put a leash on your brother, Sam, if you want to keep him.
Hey, look, just chill out.
She's a demon, Sam, period, all right? They want us dead. We want them dead.
Oh, that's funny. I remember that demon chick in Ohio, Casey. You didn't want her dead.
Yeah, well, she wasn't stringing me along like a fish on a hook.
No one's stringing me along.
Casey.
I know it's dangerous.
Oh, Sensei. Okay.
She is dangerous. But like it or not, she's useful. What's going on with you?
I don't know.
Find the hex bag
Something's wrong.
quickly.
Knives inside of me. Son of a bitch.
Because it's probably not appendicitis, so.
It's gotta be the coven.
Yeah. Go, Sam, go. Go, go, go. It's been 300 years. Stop. Stop, come on. Focus. This is a tense scene. I'm getting very distracted.
Sam, what are you doing? Sam!
Ah.
Sam!
Would there be enough time, really, though, to do that? Because of how quickly the other people have died once the symptoms started.
Let him go.
Let who go? What are you doing?
Are they not behind this? Ruby!
You wanna kill
Save
me?
the day. Save the day.
Get in line, bitch.
The hell is she doing?
Stop calling me bitch.
Go.
They do seem shocked it's either an act or they're not behind it.
What? We weren't hurting anyone. Please, we don't even know your brother.
Stop the spell. Or die. 5 seconds.
What?
4.
Oh, what if it turns out they're not behind it? Oh god, Sam, don't shoot.
We were just getting Renee a lower mortgage rate.
You didn't want anything for yourself? Or is it because you're already getting what you wanted? Like these women's souls?
I can't.
So-
I'm not. I don't.
Yeah.
Nice dick work, Magnum.
Guys, how scary it is for the two women that are just like, I want a lower mortgage. That was the demon in the room.
Tammy, what are you doing?
Renee, shut your painted hole.
Yeah.
What?
Renee Van, bitch.
I will. You can't. Not in my house, Tammy Benton.
Look, you got me.
My friends and I, we've been looking for you.
Why? Oh, right, because I'm supposed to lead some piss-poor demon army.
No, not at all.
Not
You're
anymore.
not our Messiah. We don't believe in you. But there's a new leader rising in the West. A real leader. That's the
Ruby.
horse to bet on, Sam. The one who's gonna tear this world apart.
Well, the demons don't seem to like Ruby.
Thing is, this demon, he doesn't like you very much.
Hi, Dean. Bye, Dean.
Please. I just came to talk. You made it out of the gate. Impressive.
Okay.
It was a bitch of a fight, wasn't it? Doors out of hell only open for so. Let me serve you again. I've wanted it. I've wanted you for so long.
Are they lovers? Ex-lovers?
You were one of my best.
Or just... kiss, 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 kiss.
But then again, you always were a lying whore.
She choreographed that way too easily. So stop.
I said get up!
I just feel bad for the person in Katie gets with his body. Ruby. It's called Ruby.
You've been here before, haven't you?
She's gonna be dead.
Flehivnis infern forza, quum potestate infernales ecclesiae.
Come on, you. Stop her. Oh no. No, I didn't want her to die. Bye.
I'll clean up this mess.
Thank you is what you're looking for. Wasn't for her. You wouldn't have stopped this.
Go.
You were human once, you died, you went to hell, and you became a...
Yeah.
Okay.
How long ago?
Back when the plague was big?
So all of them? And every damn demon? They were all human once?
That's what hell is. Forgetting what you are.
Philosophy lesson from the demon. I'll pass, thanks.
It's not philosophy. It's not a metaphor. Sooner or later, hell will burn away your humanity. Every hellbound soul, every one, turns into something else. Turns
Okay.
into us. So yeah. Yeah, you can count on it.
There's no way of saving me from the pit, is there?
No.
Shit. So why did she say that she could? Why is she here?
Why'd you tell Sam that you could?
Oh.
I need your help.
Help with what?
With Sam. The way you stuck that demon tonight, that was pretty tough.
Is that what
Sam's
Sam's
almost there,
doing? Yeah.
Not quite. You need to help me get him ready.
I find her very interesting.
Ruby,
But I don't know if I trust her. Because she's already lied, we've known
how
that
do you
now.
want us to win?
Isn't it obvious? I'm not like them. I don't know why. I wish I was, but I'm not.
I don't trust you, girl.
I remember what it's like.
Well, what's like?
Being human.
But how's Sam going to react when he finds out that he can't save Dean? Okay, guys, that was my reaction to Series 3, Episode 9, Malleus Maleficarum. Maleficarum. That episode. And there's actually quite a lot to unpack about the ending and the actual ongoing arc. So I want to talk about the witch stuff first, because that's probably going to be less to kind of unpack, but I actually really, really enjoyed it. Like I've said since Series 1, I think in the Series 1 live chat I did, someone said, like, what do you want to see in the future? And I've always said witches, like proper witches, like this. Because I just find it interesting. I mean, I've seen shows like Charmed and Buffy that have witches as main characters. So I wasn't really looking for that necessarily, but I just wanted like a one-off episode with a coven of witches that are doing evil spells. And that's kind of, to a degree, what I got on the most part. There was these witches, the one at the beginning, who died pretty quickly. She killed a couple because there was like an affair situation as revenge, but then she got killed by someone else. And obviously what it looked like was this coven of witches that were very much taking out their own people if they were like stepping out of line, but it didn't turn out to be that at all. I think they did kill... Did they kill her? I can't remember. I've already forgotten it because the ending was so much to unpack that I've already forgotten some of the details. But essentially, they're all like working for this demon without really realising they were doing it. This demon was kind of manipulating them, and they were just trying to get like lower mortgage rates, better jobs, all that kind of stuff, and winning craft fairs. But obviously it turned out there was a lot more that came with those spells, and they didn't realise that it was all death and destruction. They realised that the witch killed the couple and she had to go, but I don't think they realised how dark and how deep they were into this satanic stuff. And it was interesting that there was this demon that came along, and it does kind of touch on the ending as well, so I guess we'll talk about it now. But I just want to say about the witch stuff, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought that the Monster of the Week part of it was just really fun, and I feel like I say really all the time, but it was an extremely fun episode that I was waiting for a while, and I had a great time with it. And even though I don't think it'd be everyone's favourite episode because it's not got the stakes or like the comedy that I think a lot of people tend to have for their favourite episodes or the emotional impact, it was still really entertaining Monster of the Week that was easy to just get stuck into and just enjoy the ride. But then when the demon kind of showed herself, and then we found out that it's funny because Sam was meant to lead this demon army, but the demons don't want him. And that's kind of interesting that now that Yellow Eyes is gone, the demons don't want him to lead their army. They're not interested. There's someone else that's on their way who's going to be better than Sam that they're rooting for. And I don't know who that is. My money was on Ruby for a bit, And even though I don't trust her, I don't think it's going to be her, but I feel like she's involved somehow. But I want to know who this person is. Is this person that's rising up? Is it a human like Sam with powers? Is it a demon? Is it a monster? Is it a god? Is it Lucifer? Is he on his way? I'm not too sure. But whether we find out this season, I don't know. I hope we do, because I'm impatient and I want to know. But we're over halfway through the season now already. So we are getting answers, and we're enjoying the ongoing arc this season, because it feels like, because it's such a short season as well. I mean, it's still 16 episodes, because it's a shorter season. We're getting answers faster, which I'm liking. So all the stuff at the end with Ruby, stop calling her Katie, Scott, with Ruby and Dean, I don't know how to feel, other than the fact that I'm not sure I trust Ruby now. And I feel like a big part of that is because she came onto the scene in this season, episode 1. I think it was episode 2, she said, I'm here because I can help you stop being going to hell. We now know that's a lie. So she's been lying to us since the start. So that's why I don't really trust her, even though I don't fully know what her agenda is. She said she wants to help Sam for when Dean's not here. He needs to stand up. She's not like every other demon, but I still don't fully know, at least her story, why she's here, what's going on. But I guess the main thing to take away from this episode is that all demons were once human. And I don't know why, I just kind of wasn't surprised by that, because it's a big twist. But it makes sense. A lot of things like, I think because watching things like Hellraiser, which they mentioned in this episode, that has a similar sort of thing. The guy who plays Pinhead was a human, and then he became Pinhead. Spoiler alert for Hellraisers. I think so, he mentioned in like a few future films, not in the first one anyway, but it happens in a lot of shows where humans then turn into demons, and it kind of makes sense in the lore of this world. And so that makes me really interested to know, like, who was Yellow Eyes? Who was Meg? Who were these people when they were human? They died, must have done something bad in their lifetime, I presume, went to hell, and then they became demons. So then, when you're in hell, is it a choice to become a demon? Do they have to, like, is it like a torture? Do you know when you interrogate someone and they use torture to get answers out of you? Which I've always said in the 100, I don't agree with, because it usually gets people to admit to stuff that they haven't done. But whatever. In the context of this show, is it like, we're going to torture you in hell, because you said it's like torture and pain and all this stuff, and then you turn into a demon? So is it like, do you give up your humanity? Or, you know, like a Vampire Diaries situation where you can turn off your humanity? Is it that? So Dean's going to go to hell, get tortured for however long, days, weeks, months, years, and choose to become a demon? Is that how it works? If it's a spoiler, and I'm not meant to know all the answers yet, please don't tell me down below in the comments. I've said it before on other things about this show, but if I'm not meant to know the answers, don't tell me down below. But my feeling right now is, you go to hell, you're tortured, and then maybe either you just eventually lose your humanity because of all the torture and all the pain and the fire and brimstone and all that stuff, and by the sounds of it, all the whips and chains, because you said Hellraiser is pretty accurate, minus the leather. I mean, if you watch Hellraiser, there's a scene where the guy towards the end gets like Pinhead and the rest of the Cenobites come, and they like chain him up, and he's got like chains through his flesh, ripping his face apart and stuff, and he's like tied up with chains everywhere. So maybe that's accurate, maybe that's what hell's like, but I always imagine hell as like fire and brimstone and that kind of thing, but that's very typical hell depiction. So yeah, a lot to think about really. Demons are once human. Is it going to happen to Dean? We now know he can't stop Dean going to hell, at least not that we're aware of. All the hope that we had from episode 2 to episode 9 of Ruby having the answers to stopping Dean going to hell, we've now lost, which is why I don't trust her. So why is she here? She's helped them with the cult, she's got this knife, but all the things that she promised, she's now found out that she's lied about. So what use does she have? But now, it's weird now, because now she's getting close to Dean, who doesn't trust demons, as opposed to she was getting close to Sam, who was trusting her. It's interesting how over the course of the season the relationships and the dynamics are changing, and we don't know who to trust still, and I want to know who's rising up to become the next leader of the demon army. But again, please don't tell me in the comments. Yeah, exciting. I'm actually really enjoying this season. I mean, most people in the comments said that season 3 is really, really strong. I had a comment recently saying they don't love season 3 that much. It's good, but it's not brilliant. There's some great episodes, but they don't love the season as a whole. So yeah, it's just interesting when they have these things on this show, 100 other things to know where I fall. Because the seasons of Buffy that I love, not everyone's favourite. The seasons of Buffy that I have lower down, that some people think are the best season. So I think that's what's brilliant about these kind of shows, that because every season's so different. Every season, people tend to have a favourite. And yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes in the last 7 episodes of season 3. Let me know down below, guys, what you think of this episode, of the witch storyline, but also of the twists in terms with Ruby, demons, and Dean going to hell, maybe becoming a demon in the future. Yeah, let me know down below. And as always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves, and staying safe. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down below. Subscribe for the rest of Series 3 Supernatural. And please take a look at my Patreon link down below for the full-length reactions and see if you want to support me over there if you're watching on YouTube. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you all soon for the next episode of Supernatural Season 3, Episode 10 it will be. Coming to the finale thick and fast. Bye, guys. Take care.